Good morning, everybody. Edward Kelly here, 1-8 Deadline, answering your bankruptcy questions as always. And today we're going to talk about how often can I file bankruptcy. So, like most bankruptcy attorneys who've been around for a while, we kind of have our repeat customers, so to speak, and we see them every 8 years. So, 8 years is the period from discharge to discharge. Now understand, it's not how many cases you filed, it's how many cases you successfully completed, or in other words, received your discharge. If you recall, the discharge is what actually eliminates any creditor's ability to collect on any of the debts you had going into that Chapter 7, unless for some reason they were non-dischargeable, like student loans or child support, in which case discharge doesn't affect it. So you can't file another case until 8 years from the filing date of a case where you received a discharge. I hope that makes sense. Let's say you filed a Chapter 7 on January 1st, 2000, and then you received a discharge, 90 days later. You can't file another case until January 1st of 2008. So, or if it was 2001, 2009, so on. But don't go from the date of discharge, go from the date of filing, which is in your favor. Now, if you didn't get a discharge, doesn't apply. And Chapter 13s, which we talk a lot about here, are often an option for people who can't file the 7, but do need to file bankruptcy immediately, losing the house or, just need to make the debt manageable. You don't have to wait that 8 years to file a Chapter 13. That depends on several things. And again, only, is concerned with the discharge date. So hopefully that clears some of that up. Just remember, if it hasn't been 8 years since your last Chapter 7 case in which you received a discharge, can't file that yet, can't do a liquidation, but you can probably do a Chapter 13. And just get in touch with me or somebody, and they'll let you know exactly when you can do it. If you file a case early, just know you can't, they never not notice. That's one of the first things they check, and it's going to get kicked out. But again, a